It's a blustery night in beautiful Ann Arbor, the site for tonight's Big Ten Women's Soccer Showdown on FS1. A pair of 10-win squads, the Michigan Wolverines, welcome in the Penn State Nittany Lions. We look at the Big Ten standings entering this final week of Big Ten play. Michigan in third place. Penn State right now tied in a logjam in the middle of the table. Hi, everybody. Welcome to the Soccer Stadium. I'm Scott Sudikoff, joined by the former NWSL midfielder Jordan Angeli. Very happy to have you with us here today. And Jordan, saw the standings. Michigan in a very good position right now in third place. Penn State, a lot of teams tied right now. This is an important game when it comes to playoff seeding.
It's huge. You can feel it in the air. It feels like it's playoff time, and these games are going to be important. Tonight, this is an opportunity for Penn State to push themselves into that area where they could potentially host a game when it comes to the tournament. And Michigan, they want to keep that spot, and this is always a good game between these two squads.
Now for Penn State, and really both of these teams, you can look at superstars on both sides. For Penn State, we'll grab a look at Jordan Caniff, who has been big as of late, battling back from an early season injury.
And she was one of the biggest recruits in the country coming into college, has struggled with injuries, but is starting to feel like herself again, and that's why it pays off. 3 goals in the last 2 games. This is a player who's courageous in her play and has 2 game-winning goals against teams that are ranked. So she knows how to step up in big moments.
And now on the Michigan side, we take a look at one of the captains for this program, Rollie Loftman.
Yeah, Rollie Loftman has been such a key piece for Michigan. She's the player who pulls the strings in the middle. Her coach called her the coach on the field. So a lot of play goes through Loftman. 50% of her shots have been on frame this season. She has 5 goals. She leads the team in that category, but she's really effective in her shooting as well, which gives opportunities for her teammates potentially on rebound. So look to her to pull some strings out there tonight.
And this is a Michigan team that is 13th in the country in getting shots towards the net. So they like to pepper the goalie early and often. So our matchup is set. It's a cold Thursday night, but both of these teams staying warm, getting ready. A Big Ten showdown is coming up live next on Fox Sports 1. I like this matchup. Pair of twos for Fair and Abello battling. One's got a gold medal. The other one was a draft pick in the NWSL back in January. Here comes a cross by Wolf, and a shot and a score to make it 1-0 Michigan. And beautiful setup for Rollie Loftman to score her 6th goal of the year. Now Pasquale wins it against Rogers, spins away from her. On her left, takes the shot, bounces off of Jenkins, and the follow-up by McKenna Silber, and we're tied at 1.
We were just making sure our hair looked good, right?
That's true. Although the wind is not making that easy. Cutting that ball off was Aaliyah Martin for Michigan. Long ball, Wolf tracking it. Oh, it goes off of her and deflects into the goal. How about that for Danny Wolf? 2-0 Michigan. Wolverines will finish up their regular season at home on Sunday. They'll take on Maryland. And Penn State, they will stay in the state of Michigan and take on the Spartans on Sunday in the regular season finale. It's a Michigan State team that is 1 point behind Michigan right now for 3rd place in the conference. Everybody is in action today, except for Wisconsin and Indiana, and they played to a scoreless draw last night. So once this one wraps up, you can go call up those games and watch those ones as well. Stay with us, though, for the duration here. That's my advice. Caniff, she has been the star as of the last couple of games for the Nittany Lions, the Big Ten Offensive Player of the Week. It'll be a throw coming for Penn State. Rollie Loftman is getting set to come back on for Michigan, but of course can't come in just yet on the Penn State throw. Coffee gets across to the 6, and Goes off of Shepard and will be a corner kick for the first time today for Penn State.
She just pinged it across the face of goal, making it really difficult there for Shepard to do anything but just shepherd it over the byline there.
Coffey, who has 6 assists to go along with her 8 goals this season. With the right-footed corner coming for Penn State. Trying to find the equalizer are the Nittany Lions. Going up in the air for it was Sheeman. A cross comes back to the near side. Now normally you might have Schlegel out there and she would be one of your top targets for a ball in the air like that, but remember she got taken out a couple of minutes ago.
Sheeman wasn't a bad option, and it was a different looking corner kick from Penn State. They put 3 players on the end line, pop them off, and then Sheeman was in a bunch of space in the middle of that zone.
That'll be a foul on Wasserman for being on the back of Jade Rivera. Yeah, you're right, Sheeman's got the size, 6-foot freshman for Penn State.
22, sorry.
All right, so if you're on the Penn State side right now, heading down towards 10 minutes left, you're down by 1. What do you change to find the tying goal?
I don't think you have to change much. They've been creating and having a good run of the play. You just have to focus in on keeping the ball and decision-making when you're getting into the attacking third, because I think that's what's most important, knowing that, all right, we can build up. They've had 3 or 4 opportunities where they've just missed over the crossbar or just wide. You have to be confident that you can break this Michigan team down. So just ride in that confidence.
Both teams making the changes now. Raleigh Laughlin back in, and you can see Schlegel returns to the field, as does Natalie Wilson. And Penn State.
And if you're Penn State, you have to keep the ball on the field. So make sure it doesn't go out. Don't allow Michigan to just take any seconds off by giving the ball away and it going out of bounds and wasting, or should I say, tactically taking a few seconds off of the clock.
See, Carriabello has come out of the game for Penn State. Coffey backtracking for that ball.
And that was a good example of just, can you take 2 touches there if you're Penn State and keep possession in that moment.
Just joining us, less than 9 minutes to play here in the second half. Michigan scored in the first half, 18th minute. Raleigh Laughlin assists to both Wolf and Strategakis for the Wolverines. Trying to hang on for a victory here at home. The ball in the box for Woods, and getting in the way was Ellie Wheeler, who then slips down, as maybe that the mist as it is might be affecting some footing on this grass surface. It's been raw and windy, blustery here tonight. Perfect fall weather for soccer. And a showdown of a pair of teams that have 10 wins overall in the year, and teams battling positioning-wise in the Big Ten standings, with only one more day left, Sunday, in the regular season. Maddie Myers for the Nittany Lions, giving it to Wiesner. Into space, and Michigan will just clear it away. And now Abello is right back in the match for Penn State, and Nikki Hernandez returns for the Wolverines. So we're seeing counter substitutes in and out for both of these teams, trying to find that final combination here.
And it does look like Penn State might have gone back to a 3 in the back, just trying to get more numbers high and press for a goal here.
And that goes off of Corey Dyke. And it'll be a goal kick for Michigan. Wolverines bring back in the match Danny Wolf as well. And for Penn State, Jordan Caniff in, as I'd say it's picking up in intensity now. Still mostly
the game or the rain?
A little bit of both. A little bit of both. choking a bit before we were on the field pregame talking. As long as the rain stays away while we're down on the field, and maybe it comes later. Well, here it is. Selfish on my part.
We were just making sure our hair looked good, right?
That's true. Although the wind is not making that easy. Cutting that ball off was Aaliyah Martin for Michigan. Long ball, Wolf tracking it. Oh, it goes off of her and deflects into the goal. How about that for Danny Wolf? 2-0 Michigan.